Hi, my name is Elvio, and today we're going to use these seconds to talk a little bit about a dissected core eye. We have already done the preliminary work by dissecting a core eye. This is the dissected eye. We cut the eye in two parts, the posterior and the anterior. We're going to begin by using actually the first part of the eye, which is the anterior part of the eye. Here's the anterior part of the eye. The anterior part of the eye, in the anterior part of the eye, we will talk about the iris. The iris is actually a structure that have divided the eye ball in two parts, the anterior and the posterior. Inside the iris, there is a structure that called pupil, through which light comes through the eye. This is the anterior part of the dissected eye. The, the, and the pupil is actually this black structure that we remove from the dissected eye. And then the next structure that we're going to talk about is the cornea. The cornea is the structure that permits the passage of light into the eye. Its curvature aids in the focusing process. Both cornea and sclera are continuous. This is the anterior part of the eye, and the cornea is actually this white or transparent structure right in front of the eye. If we take the textbook, if we look at this textbook, we can see that the cornea is actually this oval structure right here. The next structure that we are going to talk about is the lens. The lens is this is the lens of the core eye, the dissected core eye. If you look, it is an oval structure, kind of yellow in color, but actually it is believed that because it is a lens that has been preserved for quite a while, that's why the color has changed. But the actual color is actually white or transparent. Now the lens, its function is to focus the visual image of the photoreceptors. It also held in place the suspensory ligament that originally in the ciliary body. The next structure that we're going to talk about is the retina. If we take the dissected posterior part of the eye, the retina, if you look inside, we can see that the structure that is visible is actually the retina of the eye. The retina is the photoreceptive sensory layer of the back of the eye, where the optic of the eye focus on image of what is in front of the eye. And that's the retina of the eye. In the retina, there are also a few structures, such as the rods, which are the photoreceptors that do not discriminate among colors of lights and enable us to see a dimly lit room, twilight, and in pale moonlight. And we also have the cones. The cones are the photoreceptor that provide us with color vision. The other structure that is inside the cornea is the fovea centralis, which is the portion of the retina where the vision is the sharpest. And then also another structure that is very important is the optic disc inside which has a connection inside the eyeball. The optic disc is the small sacral optically sensitive region in the retina. It contains no rods or cones where fiber is located where the fibers of the optic nerves emerge from the eyeball. It's also called the blind spot. The next structure we're gonna talk about is the anterior chamber. In the anterior chamber, there are two liquids: the aqueous humor and the vitreous humor. The aqueous humor is a transparent gelatinous fluid similar to plasma, but containing low protein concentration. It's a fluid that provides shape to the front eye. It is made up of three parts: the iris, the ciliary body, and the choroid. Its function is to help maintain the shape of the eye. In the posterior chamber, we have the vitreous humor, which is made up of viscous liquid. It is a clear viscous fluid that fills the space in the eyeball between the lens and the retina, and it also provides a shape to the eye. The difference between both aqueous humor and the vitreous humor is that even though both maintain the shape of the eye, the vitreous humor is behind the lens, while the aqueous humor is between the cornea, the lens, and the iris. When we dissected the core eye, when we dissected the cornea, the first liquid that we show is a viscous transparent liquid. If you look, this is the first liquid that we actually came out of the cornea, and that is the aqueous humor. The other liquid is actually in the posterior chamber of the eye, which is also is actually brownish color liquid, and that is the vitreous humor. And basically these are the few parts of the eye that we tried to present today in this lab. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.